Today I'm here at Theobalds Lane Stadium to see Cheshunt versus St Albans in a Hearts derby for a brand new Around the Ground. There's a lot to cover, so there's no time to waste. Let's get inside. The original Cheshunt FC was formed in 1880 and won quite a few trophies despite having future Tottenham manager Arthur Rowe amongst their players. However, the team had to disband after falling into debt, with their landlords, Cheshunt Cricket Club, raising the rent on their then stadium, the Albert Ride Ground. Just after World War II though, a group of local businessmen met, deciding to form a new club for the town, basing it on a nearby junior team, Crossbrook Sports, who played in black and amber, hence why Cheshunt use these colours on their badge and kit today. Over several decades the club won a lot of silverware and also swapped between multiple different leagues. This was before settling in the Isthmian League in the early 2000s and historically winning the Premier Division playoffs last season to gain promotion to the National League South, which is where they'll play for this season, 22-23. It's also the highest point that the club have ever reached in the football pyramid. Cheshunt play their home games here at the 3,500 capacity stadium called Theobalds Lane Stadium. It was opened in 1949 and a few years after the grand opening, the team played Bromley in the FA Amateur Cup, beating them in front of a crowd of 5,000. It's still the highest amount of people ever recorded in the ground. Today's opponents are St Albans City, a well-established National League South side who are currently in 19th place whilst Cheshunt are in 16th, though you can't really take anything from that because it's still so early on in the season. In the Ambers' last game, they did lose 2-1 to Welling United, but St Albans didn't pick up the 3 points last time out either, drawing 0-0 at home with Hungerford Town. The last time these two sides met, Cheshunt did surprisingly come out on top, beating the Saints 3-0 in the FA Trophy. So I'm joined here now by Craig, the first team manager of Cheshunt FC. Thank you very much for joining me. Now you've been here since 2018 and in a few years you've guided the team from near relegation to promotion. How much work has gone into that?
A hell of a lot. Hell of a lot of work, hell of a lot of stress, hell of a lot of enjoyment. You know, we've had great times here and it's been it's been a roller coaster from basically from day one. We've gone, like I say, from the bottom of Div 1 and now we're in the National League, which was an incredible journey. Along the way, we've had 2 playoff wins, 2 semi-final wins. We've had 2 or 3 semi-finals in the Arts Senior Cup, and then last year we've won the Arts Senior Cup. So had a great trophy run last year. Went to Stockport, which was unreal. You know, we had beat some great teams on the way. Had to win 5 games to get there. So it has been a roller coaster, you know, and this we're up in the National League now. We realise how tough that is. So.
And this is the highest point the club's ever been. So.
Yes.
What would you say is your secret to success?
I suppose with anyone, hard work. You know, we've all got different ways of doing it. I mean, I see our managers, they do different things and different from how I would do it, but they're successful. So it's whatever really works for you. And we look at. I always have looked at a hell of a lot of players. We've got a format of how we like to play that has to be very, very adaptable. You know, because in non-league, you can be playing on a bowling green on a Saturday, on a terrible pitch on a Tuesday, and the following Saturday playing on an AstroTurf. You know, so and you could have snow one week, beautiful sunshine the next, and gale force winds or rain in the middle. So you have to be able to adapt, and I think that's what we do. And we get the players we get in are of that ilk.
And speaking of adapting, what's it been like getting to this new level of football? Is there a big difference to your previous step?
Oh, definitely. You know, the quality every time you step up a league, you notice the quality is there's a massive difference. And we're still finding our feet at this level, and it'll take a bit of time. But you know, the boys are great lads, and I'm sure they'll adapt.
And last game against Welling, one of your players was sent off, Joe Ray, but now that decision has been overturned. What's your reaction to that, and how's that going to help you today?
Obviously, pleased that it's been rescinded. Very, very disappointed he got sent off in the first place. You know, the referee I don't know why, but he didn't seem to go into the game, if you like, anything other than aggressive. You know, he was aggressive. I thought he was quite rude and very arrogant. You know, and I'm hoping that, you know, I mean, I've never had the fella before. I'm hoping that he looks at it and thinks, well, I could have done this better, I could have done that better, just as we will. You know, there was a lot of things we could have done better in the game, but we won't get the 30 minutes back that Joe was off the pitch and we were playing with 10.
And finally today you're coming up against another well-established National League South opposition. What are you looking to get out of the team, and do you think you'll get the 3 points?
Well, what we want out of today is 3 points, you know, but I would like more of a consistent performance within the game. We've been all 3 games we've gone 2-0 down before we started playing, which isn't good enough. You know, we're trying to address that. Hopefully we'll get more of a consistent performance in the game, a better performance, and hopefully some goals and 3 points.
Okay, so as always we've got some food, and this time Dad's gone for a hot dog, gourmet hot dog. Yeah. Looks quite nice. And I've gone for a quarter pounder with cheese. There you go, put some ketchup on there, and the cheese is nice and melted. Got 2 Cokes and some chips as well. These look really nice, crispy, fresh fried. We ate this food in the wonderful Cheshunt fan zone, which featured a range of Cheshunt flags and different scarves from all over the world, along with some tables and TVs showing football. After we finished our food, we washed it down with a drink from the Cheshunt clubhouse, which also showed football. Cheshunt also have a club shop which sell things like shirts, programmes and scarves. We bought one of them scarves, as well as a mug which was made after their manager's moustache. Eventually both of the teams made their way out onto the pitch, ready to kick off. Both teams got off to high-paced, energetic starts, the host nearly going 1-0 up in the 4th minute, Reece Beckles Richards' attempt being kept out by Johnson. Cheshunt were playing some really nice football, but just couldn't seem to get the ball into the back of the net. But the Saints responded well. In the 30th minute, Abadai forcing an outstanding save from Edwards, the Cheshunt goalkeeper. Despite the constant attacks on both goals, the half ended goalless. For the second half, I had swapped ends, and this might have been a bad omen for Cheshunt, as in the 54th minute, Preston Edwards, the goalkeeper, was sent off after challenging Joe Neal, who was through in goal. And a few minutes later, the Ambers' luck got even worse, Sean Jeffers scoring from the resulting free kick. And just 8 minutes after his first, Jeffers made it 2 for the Saints, smashing the ball home from close distance. Two goals up, St Albans were looking for a third in the 75th minute, Wiltshire hitting the bar. This luck was then repeated for Cheshunt. 7 minutes later, Reynolds also hitting the woodwork from distance. Deep into stoppage time in the 94th minute, there was a goal for Cheshunt. Ben Fremper heading home to give them a lifeline after a free kick. Just a minute later, the Ambers were given a free kick. It was one last chance for them. Their goalkeeper blasted the ball into the box. It was headed on and was so close to going in. It was nearly an exact replica of the goal that had gave them a chance, but it wasn't to be. And that was full time, 2-1 to the visitors. Well, that is the end of yet another Around the Ground, and I really hope you have enjoyed watching. Of course, the full-time result here at Theobalds Lane Stadium was 2-1 to the visitors, St Albans City. However, I felt the game was very evenly matched up until that point where Cheshunt's keeper was sent off. St Albans then dominated for most of the game, scoring 2, up until those final 5 minutes after the 90th minute. In stoppage time, Cheshunt really pushed, they really attacked, trying to get a couple goals back to level the score. Of course, they scored one. They had a couple chances where they could have scored another, but it just wasn't meant to be, and it just wasn't their day, unfortunately. Thank you very much to Craig Edwards, the first team manager here at Cheshunt, for agreeing to do the interview with me, and fingers crossed the Ambers will stay up this season in the National League South. If you did enjoy watching, please make sure to like, subscribe, share and comment, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye.